Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our journey. Now, if I remember when we left off, there was a collectible back here. Yes, there was. So we're gonna read it. Yeah, starting off strong with English, just reading. This is an adventure, alright? I mean, fine. We've only just gotten started. We still haven't strayed off the beaten path. But for me, this is huge. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I think I need this to feel the rocks under my hands, to experience something out of the ordinary, to move. I'm getting to know my companions better through our chit chats, mainly revolves around the route to take to join the expedition. Meeting and Soul are getting along like a house on fire. They can probably hear us laughing all the way down on the salt plain by embarking on this journey. Soul wants to try to return to the world of yesterday, and Meaty wants to save the world of tomorrow. As for me, if I can just make it to the meeting point alive, I'll be happy. I never dared leave home before now. I feel like I should be leaving. Well, leave for real without my parents. But I dreamed about it. Having incredible adventures, finding a new port to call home, anywhere but low tide. I've never really felt like I belonged there. Maybe I didn't try hard enough. I spent too much time dreaming of far off places, but what is there for me back in the low tide, apart from empty houses and questions without answers? It, it was high time to give something else a try. For me, meaty climbing usually something we do when we have no other choice. To stay to say we are hesitant each time we have to launch ourselves into the open air with only a rope securing us is an understatement. But we encourage and belay each other. For Soul, it's a different story. He sets the route with incredible ease. He tells us about how he used to climb as a kid to gather seaweed with his parents. That was before the Jusant, another era. Since then, he's seen the drought slowly transform the tower into a desert. So reminds me of the sailors from the stories you sometimes hear, the ones who cannot get used to the inert of the tower after spending their entire lives on the waves. Soul himself is definitely ungainly when it comes to walking, which terrifying us as kids. But when he climbs, he's as nimble as a sour. Is that sour? I tried to carve. Cool to know we got more stuff going on. But another thing we have to mention. What up, Jazz? How's it going? Love that little guy. It brings us down. We should probably explore a little bit before. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go up here first. Because I don't know if we go down, we can't go back, I think. So might as well explore what we can. Isn't that right, Jazz? Oh, perfect. Step. There we go. think that was the only thing. So we'll start going by. God, this thing's long. You alright, Jazz? You alright? Oh, birds! Oh, we're starting to get where it's windy now. What do you think, Jazz? We're gonna make it? Yeah, we're definitely gonna make it. It's livable, dude. There we go. We go left? No, I don't think so. What? Well, we'll just have to climb faster. The sun's out, the stamina drops faster. Bull. This will disappear in the sun. Okay, then we should wait. Oh no, you weren't kidding. There we go. There's something right there. Can we make it over there? Oh, there's a symbol there too. Eh. Eh. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit longer since the sun's out. I feel like, though, I could possibly... Yeah, I think I need to go that way. But we explore. It's moving. There we go, sorry. Really, the solution. It makes no sense to be leaving the tower like the drought's going to fix itself while we're gone. Leaving our parents' fields empty to crowd round a water hole right in the middle of the Great Plains. What then? When your ocean dries up, will be what will we go then? We'll be going then. I don't think this is how we're going to solve the problem. There are other options. If you ask me, what do they say about the ballast? They're carved into the walls wherever you look. Gabe's even seen some in the old paintings. There's talk of them here, that's for sure. Plenty of folk even say the ballast are the ones who stole our water. We should make sure that, shouldn't we? We should go up to the clouds and find out. It might be a solution up in there in those parts, maybe not. But there are sure ain't none down on your plains. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Arlo. You can't be serious. Cloud giants, really? Those are nothing but a bunch of tall tales. Common sense tells us to go with the flow, and the flow is going downwards. We've been assigned a spraying gas in the middle of the plain, but it's our last hope, our future. It would be nice if their folks could see that. Arguments are happening. We're reading. Son of a bitch, it's a lot. Okay. We did it. I'm completely wrung out. But we made it in time to join the expedition. There weren't many of us. There were barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaken like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but this tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but a new emotion rose from up inside me. I was proud to made it this far. Still doubt doubled over the from the exertion. I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was a part of it. That's all it took to fill me with fresh energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional, and the mood was Solomon. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the ones who put together this expedition. They spent their entire lives trying and failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore. And their own funny sounding words, not one measly plant grows in these fields here no more. I hope not reproducing the Highfield dialects too badly. Then Becca told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose from the group. There was talk on of how feasible the plan was, how best to go about it, which routes to take, which sections to avoid. Hey, how about time? Arlo and Becca wants to find Balsat, as they recall lower down. Enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballast only exist in sleeping stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. Or Arlo and Beck's last hope. I'm starting to believe in them too. We may have a chance to save the tower. It's up to us to seize it. They're gonna fail. I feel like. Oh my god. Ah. Anything else before I decide to go? That's up there though. I'm an expert climber. Where do I go from here? I gotta be quick, I think. Oh shit! Wait a minute. I have an idea. No! I was gonna cheat. I get started to still cheat the system. No! Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. I came from down. Unless... No, that wouldn't make sense. I want to try something. Oh, there we go. Do I grab onto those? I do. No! Gonna run out of stamina before I get to. Fuck it. No, I need it! Okay, hold on, I need a quick restart. Okay, there we go. I guess I could do this. This might be the answer. There we go. That was probably the answer. Place the stone. There we go. Yep, that was right. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Hell yeah. Got it. Something tells me. Like, why else would this be here unless... No, I don't think so. I just connect it from there. Lego! Hello, little piggy deals. I guess this is not a way. Holy hell. Ugh. We're getting further up, at least. What's that there for? I think you were supposed to go that way, but I think they probably took it off, maybe. Ow! Never mind, I was sure that. Keep talking more about this drought, and it makes me think of the movie Rango. I love that movie. Okay. Good job. Good job, Jazz. I love you. Oh, ooh. Gotta get closer. There we go. And since I'm down here, I don't think so. Get me wrapped around. Ugh. But damn it. Why am I tired? There we go. Oh, these are more wells. I just realized. Oh. Ooh, that's a path. Okay, I think that's the way. Oh, there's more. We'll explore outside first. Oh, fuck, I'm only 22 minutes in. Sorry for the yawns. I'm gonna guess this was the bath area. Let's go this way. Is that not a way? That's a way. Maybe not. Oh, there's a collectible right here. Oh. Whoa. Go, these little creatures. Oh, I'm dragging you down, sorry. Come on, dude. Oh, fuck, their holes are running out. Let's phone the poor guy down. Probably like, you fat bastard. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit! Nope. I wanted to try to... Okay. Well, might as well while waiting here. How's it going, dude? Just gonna catch a ride really quick. There we go. I like the risk. But it also does feel nice to take it slow. Yeah, you can wrap around down to the bottom. What do you think, Jazz? I fucking don't know! Oh my god, okay. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories just before the Jusant rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves, ones that drove people upwards with high enough tides. They'd never seen the ocean themselves, they were just repeating what they heard from their elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a grain of truth in those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of the low tide set enough store in them to set off in search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we try to hook the lost water? Ugh. In a way, yes, but not by going with the flow. I have the answer now. Thanks to Arlo and Beck. We need to go back to the source. We share a shady spot with a man named Zoa. He was on his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. We won't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessing thing. He grabbed a fistful of dust and held it up as proof. Zoe continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back out to the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm rediscovering the tower, like I've never truly looked at it or listened to it before. My perspective's changing the higher we go up. I'm sure we're on the right track. Okay, that's cool to know now. There's people doubting it, people getting angry, and God damn, how you out of breath sitting still? Oh, where's this at? Now we gotta keep continuing. I don't want to end it off here yet. So I'm gonna guess that's the way to go. So we'll go the opposite way for now. To the person who left a caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry, not sorry. There's no one around anymore. Anyway, Cass, you bastard. Ooh. I think I missed a lot. Seda, what's new? Any work for us? Orders are drying up, and business at the rope works is far too slow for my liking. Starting to get bored, I brushed up on all my knots, and I've done the accounting. I've been putting off for cycles and oof, dusting all these machines. But now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad to know there's still someone left on the tower. Seda went with the flow, just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to budge any more than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon used to doing nothing. We'll see. It suits us anyway. We have more time for each other. Cass. Ooh. There we go. Something down here? Oh, there is rocks. Oh, there's something else right there. Where exactly is it? Oh, okay, so it's in that. Okay, I know where that is. Back here. This looks like a dead end enough for me. Looks like they have. I'm gonna guess this is all green. Holy hell! There's a lot. Oh, there it is. Editorial. Brown or black fur. Big ears, prone to both nervousness and laziness. But there's nothing more common than a chocho. Too dull and unremarkable for a special issue, right? Wrong. In this issue, the gaze T will do our best to make the ordinary extraordinary, starting with the most unobserved. I don't know how to say that word. I'll skip it now. A big choke. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, I almost lost it. These mammals are useful to us bipeds in two key ways. They lay eggs, they line their nests with fur, providing delicious meals and dense balls of wool. Not the other way around. Raising them is no easy task. However, chose are escape artists. Through our actions, or rather inact, they've taken to nesting all over the tower, uh, though they're native to the Highfield region. Did you know Cheos work together to incubate their sparkling eggs and watch over their young? Some would argue that taking turns makes for better naps, but if you take a closer look at what's in their nest, you may be in for a surprise. Cheos love to sit on anything that shines. Keep reading for more fun facts. Sweet. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue just a little bit more. Uh oh. Can I cheat it? Aw. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, what is that? There we go. Now will it? Yes. Actually, ugh, climate. God, okay, my brain. Nah, I'm too tired for this. I'll talk to you. See y'all on the next one. Of course, the prompt pops up. All right, see y'all.